Holy hell, we finally reached the end.
Finally.
I think you mean, Gary, I think you mean Duke Nukem Forsaken.
Yeah.
Duke Nukem Forsaken, Duke Nukem Best Forgotten. Duke Nukem Forget This Shit!
Yep.
I thought he was dead.
That's not the case.
What the shit?
CPR.
That's awkward.
Yeah.
Holy hell, Duke. Can't believe you're still alive.
That at least I can accept. Need CPR after the shift fest.
Yep.
The portal is closing and it looks like the battle's over.
How does the dam have to do with the portal?
Cycloid Emperor's
Power source.
Don't know. Oh yeah, because it has a generator big enough.
I guess.
Let's move out.
I
Hi,
like how Duke
President.
Nukem doesn't have any, like... I like how he doesn't have any "you kiss me" jokes.
You, but I quote unquote saved you. Yep, this is where the president loses his shit.
Note he managed to avoid the obvious joke of Project 69, Operation 69.
I'll be sipping margaritas while you're clawing at your own skin, hoping for a quick.
Are you sure about that? Because I think the Cycloid Emperor says different. Bless
Remind
you.
me again why this idiot thinks that he can just...
Don't know. But now we gotta, you know, finish things off here. And the gist of this
so they
battle
actually
is,
are
Bigger
calling it a
gun.
nuke.
yeah, you have no RPGs. You have to wait until, you know, an aircraft
Ready,
flies
go.
by to release pigs that has the rocket, you know, launchers. Kill the pigs, collect rocket launchers, use them as ammunition against this guy. Lather, rinse, repeat.
At least they tried to make this a challenge? Question mark?
Yeah,
it doesn't look like
and this
it's much of
boss,
one.
and this boss has 3 phases, so. So
Also,
yeah,
why are
this
pigs
boss
still being
may be
dropped
the
if
same.
portal is closing?
Because they're quite... I'm not even gonna logic it.
Well,
Yeah, just don't. They're not bothering
And
you.
why
Why
does that
should you?
pistol? And why does that pistol seem more effective than any of the guns you've used thus far?
because it's a golden
I-
pistol, didn't you know?
Boy.
Alrighty, so
That looks painful.
that's the gist of this battle. You have to bring him down to disable his arms, and then finally, you know, his life support that's connected
Can we
to his
appreciate the
back.
fact that that pig just fucking shot like clear over your head?
Yeah,
What's he doing with his eyes?
that's supposed to be a
I would
laser
assume it's a
attack.
laser.
If it connects to you,
Whoa.
then his laser will turn red and home in on you. And given the fact that in the first game you kicked the Cycloid Emperor's eye over the football field, he's practically blind at this point.
Okay.
Continuity.
So right now
What the
he's
hell?
using an artificial eye.
I repeat, continuity. What the hell?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just thinking, this game has continuity?
Yeah, I didn't make much of a connection about that until this commentary, actually.
Don't you just love it when the
Alrighty.
mooks get in the way of taking down the big boss?
Yep. The third phase, however, General Graves will drop by the Devastator.
Oh, so basically rinse and repeat what there was at the end of the last game.
Yeah.
Or the very beginning of this game.
Yeah.
Depends on where you're looking.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty, time
What is
for the
ripping
final
out
phase.
What is ripping out those things even to be doing?
I assume there was life support.
Yeah.
I guess in his hands. Seems.
They're also a form of his attack, as he shows here.
Yeah.
Well, he's shown.
But I mean, you ripped one out and he started doing little spark ball things. So.
Hell,
does that
That's
make
because he
sense?
had one other arm to do that, I think. Oh well. I don't care. Let's just wrap this up.
Wow. I just remembered that the guy's name is General Graves.
Yep.
And I'm looking at League of Legends.
Huh.
Mm-hmm. Except that Graves wasn't a very general.
Speaking of, has anybody seen the latest cinematic for that?
I have. It was pretty nice.
Yep. I quite
the way,
enjoyed it.
I love how Draven got wrecked incredibly fast.
There's
Made me
no
giggle.
checkpoints in this boss battle, so if you die, you have to start from scratch.
Oh, I
From phase
hate
1.
that.
Yep, so you gotta be really careful, especially with the main mooks that's flying around.
Careful. What is this thing known as careful? You are big, strong, manly men. You are not supposed to
Sissies
be
are
careful.
not. Sissies only have to be careful.
This game makes me so irritated.
We're almost at the
making
end
bad
of it.
jokes.
In fact, we're just finishing it off right now.
Anybody else seeing a wishbone right there?
I saw
Yeah.
it.
Mm-hmm.
My question is, how the fuck would he know exactly what to pull to disable this guy?
No idea. But guess what we're gonna do?
And
No. I'm not looking.
that's so gross.
Really?
Admittedly, he did say he was going to do that at the beginning of the fight.
Still.
That's so tacky.
Alrighty, time to escape. And that's it. That's Duke Nukem
Why
Forever.
the fuck are you flying away without pulling him in? Pull
'Cause he's
him
not-
in, you stupid piece of shit.
Obviously, he ain't strong enough.
He's an old guy, don't you know?
Yet he's able to hold the Duke.
Sure.
Whoa.
You did not rip off Love Duty, you sack of shit.
Yeah, they apparently did.
Call of Duty out when this was released?
Yes.
Yes. The one I'm referencing, I think, is the original Modern Warfare.
Ah.
Mm-hmm.
In there, you go through a mission, helicopter gets shot down, you go save your buddies, and a nuke is detonated as you're escaping.
Yep.
What kind of shit ending is that? I ain't dead. I'm coming back for more.
No, you're
When I
not.
get around to
Thank
doing
you,
the
God.
DLC.
But the last you play at the end of that mission, you know you're going to die. There is no way out of it. You play his
Yeah.
last moments of this soldier as he's going to this basically now nuclear wasteland.
I
Yeah.
got nothing to say about this game except fuck this game as a whole.
I think we've already said everything we really could about this game. I mean, it's been a pretty much unanimous feeling throughout of it. Ugh.
Yeah. Going back to the League of Legends cinematic, though, you have to at least admit that they did a pretty smart move with taking out Draven. Take out the ADC, the carries
Yeah,
first.
I mean, they had to. They can't tell people how to play their game and then make a cinematic that totally ignores how to play their game.
Yeah,
That'd be a little backwards. But yeah, ADC dies first.
yeah. And the fact it took 3 of them, kill whoever the axe wielder was. Can't remember his name.
What axe wielder? Do you mean Nautilus?
No. The way he died was impressive.
Draven. Or not Draven, fucking... Ah,
A moment.
Darius. Darius.
Yes. Him. How it took Leona, Ari, and Rengar to kill the guy.
Pretty much true to his character, though.
Yeah.
Like, how it's the end of it, and we're not even giving a fuck about the fact that it's over. We just don't even care anymore.
Yeah.
Of course not. It's a shit game.
Yeah, pretty terrible. Gotta say.
We're moving
Boring
on
enough for
to
me
a
to fall
better
asleep
game.
during.
Far better games.
Oh hell yeah. And I get to take a break from
Gearbox,
long
why?
I have resolved for the next couple of playthroughs of mine, they're not going to be the stupidly long games.
Yeah, do some short games, man.
That's what I'm going to do. I've got a couple of games lined up. And for the record, I do not count Ratchet and Clank as any sort of long game. What?
Thank you.
Yeah. Fuck
It's
the
like
state.
the ending thing was repetitive.
Yep.
This is nicer. I like this.
Yeah.
What's this from?
Let me, Okay, so this theme is actually the ending theme of Black Mesa Source, made by Joel Newman,
I'll make sure you credit it.
Nielsen, blah. Yeah.
I think
And
you just
or
did
is-
with this
Oh.
comment.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Though I must find it
Sure
entertaining.
enough.
Indie games. Because Black Mesa Source counts as an indie game in my book.
It does count as an indie game, considering it was a mod of a game, and this is essentially a game anyway. It
Yeah,
just uses
but it's still an
assets.
indie
Only
game.
count
Does better with its music choices in overall, I would assume, than this.
Well, I wouldn't compare it to this of all things, honestly. I wouldn't compare much of anything to this unless we're just coming to the same level of terribleness. I mean,
With that said,
that ending
I'm
was
looking forward to Sonic
awful.
06.
Yeah, pretty much, after this abysmal thing. I mean, that ending was pretty just awful, I guess. Like, it was pretty awful. Like,
And there are plenty of games where the main character will die at the end.
it's not even that. It's just like, it was just a shitty ending. Like, it kind of ended like all the other chapters ended, so it doesn't really seem like an ending. It's just like, oh, like, whatever, erotic photography. Seriously?
There was erotic imagery in this game.
So press conference?
Press conference?
Yep.
What? No, don't tell
You
me there's
can
more.
pick up rats. It's like 20 seconds or more.
Duke, now that the aliens are dead and you've saved the world once again, what are you going to do? I'm gonna run for president. Hail to the king, baby.
Pass.
Yeah.
Well. So, who wants to hire the assassin that kills him?
You also may want to throw in that, you know, the whole thing is a joke.
Yeah.
The whole
Maybe.
Obama thing. Because I can guarantee you, some people watch that and get pissed as hell. Because, you know, internet.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, any votes on the assassin that killed Duke if he ends up as president?
It's
I
not like it
Don't
have
know
to
if
be...
there's a competent enough one.
I'm
Confident
sorry.
enough
I would
one.
like to correct that. I don't know if there is an incompetent enough one to fail. It's not like it would take long.
Okay, then Deadpool. The humor factor would be amazing.
Yeah, I mean,
Deadpool.
Deadpool would probably succeed. He literally could just throw a porn in front of Duke and be like, alright, I'm done. Distraction
Yeah.
completed. Duke, porn. Duke, gun to your head. Boom, done.
I was gonna say I was gonna put my vote to Thane Krios.
Thane could do it, yeah. Easily. I mean,
Fang
I feel
the
like
sniper.
Thane... I'm sorry, Thane would probably be overqualified.
Bang.
Thane.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyway. I'm gonna go get
That's
dinner.
it. See you next game.
Yep.
Woot.
Not even hopefully. Whatever we do will be better than this.
Yes.
And with that, my name is Evan, and I can't even bother to actually come up with something clever. I'm out.
I'm Moonlight Kitsune, and I'm probably in orbit right now.
TogPie222 is dead, and I'm Gary.
I am not dead.
Oh.